People, I'm barely awake right now. Not gonna lie, I think I was sleeping on that trade. But hold on, let me pause that real quick and let me make sure that's okay. Perfect. Let me just move that out of the way. So, one trade was taken today. I'll show you quickly. Here it is. Obviously, right before this big ditty. Literally talk about that exit. Talk about that exit. You can't really get much better than that, you know what I mean? How did he know where to exit? How did he know? How did he know? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you how. Okay. Tricks of the trade. You know what I mean? Anyway, so pretty simple trade. I was sitting here waiting. I'm so tired today. I was working all morning, been working since like 6 a.m. Smashing gym. I was out on a bike for like 2 hours around the city centre, playing about supercars and stuff. You know how it is. You know we can beat them. You know how it is. Anyway, doesn't matter, right? I'm tired, properly tired. But I didn't do anything dumb. Okay, followed the rules. It's been a great week. 3 for 3 on the week. And yeah, it's just because I followed the rules, and it's pretty simple. So basically we had like Charles Sub SMT down here. We pushed up. This was actually a good long. I was looking to get in this honestly from here. We hit 50 points, no problem. Reason I didn't, rules, bro. Rules pretty simple. I'm waiting for 9:45 to open up. Obviously 9:45 did open up, and there was nothing there. Right. I'm not gonna get in here. I'm not gonna get in here. I'm not gonna get in there. Nothing like that. When I saw this happen, Charles Sub SMT at those highs. Okay, I was like, right, short-term move time. That's what I love playing. If you see a lot of my trades, it's all short-term moves like that. Charles Sub SMT, manipulation, and then a confirmation from that manipulation, and that's it. Just playing a range. Just literally playing a range. So the idea for this trade was simple. Can I use circles? Okay, so manipulation, confirmation, and then, oh, well, what about the TP? Why are you not aiming for this low? No, I'm not aiming for that low actually. I'm aiming for here. Okay, aiming for here. No, I didn't set the TP exactly here. That's why I got out here. I let it run a little bit. Alright, I let it boogie. I let it marinate because I could see it was pushing. It had a lot of momentum. So I was like, okay, let me just leave it a minute. And then I exited literally here. But that's literally the trade I did. 3 things. Well, I can't time 4. 4 things for the trade. That's super simple. That's the whole point. Okay, so you get time. Right, we're within the macro. Macro started here. Macro ends way over here. Anyway, we're in the macro zone. Right, we have manipulation to start the trade. Okay, that's where it begins. That's the foundation. Right, you gotta have that. What happens next? Inverse. What is the inverse? It's confirming that manipulation is actually going to do something, right? Because it can manipulate. This can manipulate. That can manipulate. Everything can manipulate. But how do you know if it's going to move, right? Confirmation. So that's what this part's for. This is a very important part. You don't enter without this. This is the entry part. This is the confirmation. This is the trade, right? This is like, okay, possible trade. Let's start thinking now. Let's start analyzing. This is okay. Time to jump in. So I was literally waiting for this. I was waiting for these candles. They were wicking. I was like, nope. Gonna wait. After I got this one, I was like, ooh, don't know how I feel honestly about that close. So I didn't actually get into like here. I just wanted a bit more. I got in somewhere around there. Solid trade. It was like 60 points odd, something like that. Solid trade, to be honest. But yeah, super simple. Like that's it. Manipulation, confirmation, and then I got out at EQ, and that's it. And then right before news, obviously 10 a.m. news. I don't exactly know what it was. That's also a thing I wanted to mention. Is I haven't looked at fundamentals in like 2 months. I haven't pulled up Forex Factory in 2 months. Look, easy. It won't even pull up. That's how long it's been. It won't even pull up. Anyway, let's quit that. I genuinely don't believe, for the way I trade, for that short-term trading, you don't need fundamentals. Yesterday, I didn't even realize PMI was at 945. That's when I was trading. My trade was a PMI trade. I didn't know. I didn't know it was a PMI trade. Okay? I did not know it was going to be a PMI trade. Okay? But it was. And it just shows that if you just follow the system, if you wait for the right things to happen, you wait for the manipulations, the confirmations, the right time to enter, that 70, 80% of the time, it plays out anyway. Okay? Fundamentals or not. So, yeah, I literally haven't been looking. I've just been trading. I've literally just been trading. I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible because I believe, honestly, that is one of the biggest things. It's just keeping it simple. So yeah, look, 3 touch points per se. Reason for trade, reason for entry, reason for exit. 3 things. Trade, entry, exit. TEE. T. We'll start this. I'm trademarking that now, okay? Right? T. Okay? It's trademarked. I've done it now. It's been trademarked. I started that, okay? Anyway, that is literally it for me today. I'm about to just literally pass out. So look at this. It ain't working. I'm so tired. So I'm gonna go to sleep. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this. This is a saucy one, by the way. This is a saucy video. So better enjoy the sauce and use it. Okay? It's sauce. Alright? Now, have a great day.